What's that one? Forgot to light the red candle for love, people. I get some love vibrations coming in. Let's see what we have in store for maybe some lovers today. Alright, so we want dreams of love. We're going to put it in the dream candle today where it says dreams. We want to make dreams come true. Alright, so working on the love dreams. Maybe your lover's been showing up in your dreams. Who knows? Hey, Rosie Rodriguez. Welcome to the channel. I'm doing good. I haven't been on for a couple of days, so I thought I better get one made. You guys might have thought I forgot about you, but no, I didn't. My angel keeps falling over, though. I think she's a little worn out standing here. So anyways, we're going to do the smudge like we always do to get started. And who else do we have here? Okay, hang on. Open up my other chat here. All right, let's see. Open up the chat. You guys are showing up. Thanks for seeing. So people are getting notification. That's good because I know that a few people have been having that notification problem again lately. So it seems to be a problem, you know. All right. So, and that light is still pretty bright, isn't it? Or no, that's that bright. Hang on. Still pretty bright. There we go. Turn down a little bit more. Is that better? Not so bad. Okay. So, decided to do a feed tonight because I know that you guys probably were wondering where I was yesterday. I usually do this every day, but I really needed a day off yesterday. I basically spent it napping and just rejuvenating myself to be able to do this. I wasn't actually going to do one tonight because I'm still like really exhausted for some reason. I don't know if it's just because of the weather is affecting me, because you know how weather likes to affect people. You know, when it's cloudy and kind of dreary and blah, you don't really feel like doing a lot. But, you know, I have a commitment to make to you guys that I do this every day, or at least, you know, most of the week. At least try to get at least anywhere from 4 to 5 days minimum, at least. Doesn't always happen that way, but we try our best to keep it moving. So Rosie Rodriguez, welcome. You're obviously new to the channel. I noticed your name a couple times, a few days in the last little while. I've seen your name. And Kiki, I know you. How are you doing? How is your day going? So how have you guys been for the last 48 hours that I haven't been around? I've been kind of doing my own thing the last day. So, but I'm here. You know, I'm here to be of service to you guys. And I was gonna take another night off, but my higher self told me, no, you can't. You cannot do that. You can't pick and choose. So, you know, that's kind of how it goes. That's the way it goes. That's how Spirit makes me want to not have to do this, but I'm obligated myself. So my higher self always gives me a kick in the ass when I need a boot to get going. Instead of wasting another day, you know, watching TV and sitting in bed. You know what I mean? Not too many of those days get to happen, but, you know, when I take them, I desperately do need them. Trust me. When you're dealing with energy and all the external factors in it, right? I know that I think it's like they were talking about this new energy coming in, and I noticed that another reader was facing kind of an energy drain on them almost, and I'm wondering if that new moon brought in this new energy that, you know, is coming. You know, so I'm not sure if it's telling us, you know, get rested because a lot's in store coming ahead in the future that you need to be rested up for. I know that I did a reading for someone that kept repeating rest, that you need to get rest. So maybe that's kind of a clue for all of us to make sure that we're balanced in our energy. And sometimes it's hard to do. We have like jobs, we have kids, we have, you know, um, families, we have all different things that take our energy throughout the day, right? So, and not having enough through the day, we have to always like regenerate. So recommendations for that would be meditation, like even just grabbing like 5 minutes can, do an ample amount of rejuvenation just in that. Um, and just requesting it, like how people have to understand you get drained and you need a 5 minute or 10 minute meditation moment, then take it. Nobody can stop you from doing it, right? So that's what I recommend. If you're feeling kind of drained, take a meditation. Sit down and have that cup of tea and just relax for 10 minutes. Just even take that 10 minutes and, you'll see a different kind of thing, kind of, you'll get your re-energization. And it'll take a few minutes almost. It's almost like watching a pot boil. You know what I mean? Where you put the water in, you put the 10 minutes in, and you're still waiting for it to boil, right? After you've already left it and let it do its thing, right? So then you're kind of sitting there waiting for the pot to boil, and it's like, oh, okay, so I'm just going to wait 10 minutes. I know it's going to happen in like 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, that space and that time frame does take a little bit to come forward for a lot of people. So, I don't know. I was feeling like energy is being mirrored a lot. Um, like even when I'm doing my cards, I noticed the last little while that when I was shuffling the cards, that they would flip back and they would end up. Okay, so example. Okay, so these two cards end up being like this. So they're mirroring each other. You know what I mean? And I've been getting a lot of these showing up in my deck. So maybe it's a message. When the next time it happens, I am gonna pull the two cards to find out what energy is mirroring the other energy. I think there's a message in there for us to be heard. So keep you posted on that, how that one goes. But we're gonna start with, like our usual, overall energy. That's kind of been for me especially. I've been feeling really not really energized at all. But with this kind of work here, you get going pretty quick. So we're gonna do an overall. Oh, we got to do the smudge for. Oh, see how brain dead I am today. Forgot to do our smudge. Want to smudge everybody. So we want to get positive energy. We want positive messages. Maybe some introspection into the drain of this energy that we're all facing. The Spirit could provide that within the cards for us all to have. And maybe we'll have a better understanding as to where, this energy is seemingly draining us from. Okay? If you're kind of wondering why you're so tired, you can meditate on that, and it can even show you in your timeline, right? Hey, no worries, Rosie. It's none taken. I'm not a big thing on the caps being all like yelling and all that. I don't see it like that. Like, it doesn't matter to me. It's not a big thing for me. So you don't have to apologize. Not at all. It's whatever said. It was meant to be said that way to be seen. You know what I mean? So don't worry about it. It's all good. No worries. Been watching quite a few YouTube videos just on this Mandela effect, and a lot of the information that's being seen with it, and it's actually there are channels out there that actually cover a lot of good information for the Mandela effect, and then there's others that I don't feel like they really even have a clue as to what it is, or even to be able to show somebody what it means. So there's only a few that I pay attention to, and I check every once in a while. Don't have the names of them right now, but I will try to get them for the next time I do a video to kind of give you guys maybe some direction on why this Mandela effect seems to be the trending thing at all times. And apparently it's been going on for quite a few years, and I'm just hearing about it now. So, well, not now, but last summer. It never really affected me. It doesn't affect me. I don't know why. The only experiences that I can tell you that I have recorded, and I've had witnesses see it as well, is writing in the sky where there's lettering. I did a video on the Komodo dragon showing up in the clouds, like an actual Komodo dragon, the shape of it, the scales on it, everything. Okay, so I don't know what the hell is going on as far as that's concerned, but there is a lot of good information now coming out from one of the more trusted channels that I would, be part of or be subscribed to. Some of the smaller ones that don't really have a lot of subscribers, their content speaks for itself, right? So if you ever feel like you need to get more on the Mandela effect that's actually useful information, I will have to get up a list of what I would follow, that makes sense to me. But questioning a lot of it, for some of the smaller channels, are almost like they're repeating what the bigger channels are. They're almost like plagiarizing the bigger channels, which I don't take kindly to. I do not take kindly to people plagiarizing someone else's content. Okay, so authentic, genuine, that's all there is. You know what I mean? Honesty, truth, and integrity, to keep my channel going. That's what I do on my channel. But I like to share some of the other stuff that kind of is happening on other channels, to kind of bring a little bit more perspective. If that's something that you're interested in, you can bring it up here if you want. I do follow quite a few channels. So, all right. So let's get started. We're going to do an overall energy. Let's find out. We want to ask Spirit. We're not going to go like we normally do with the overall energy. We're going to get specific questions now. So I'm going to ask Spirit some specific questions as to what is causing this energy drain for so many, and why we're feeling so tired. Holy, there's lots of things going on. Lots. And I don't know which one I want to take. This pile or this pile. Let's ask Pendulum, because that's the outcome card. I'm going to ask the Pendulum which cards we should take. Okay. So I'm going to do this high enough that everybody can see it. Okay, so Pendulum, is this stack of cards the ones we need to use for tonight's reading? No. Okay. Thank you, Pendulum. You stop. So are you telling me that this is a stack of cards that we're using for tonight's reading? Definite yes. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So we're not taking these ones. We're taking this stack. And there's quite a few in this stack. There's got to be probably 4 or 5 at least. So let's see what Spirit wants us to know for tonight. So this is a little bit different than what I normally do. This is kind of like to find out the energy levels and see how things are being affected. What type of energies are coming through. What type of information we can get so that maybe it can better suit it. Whoa, that just came in like a dark mass just came there, didn't it? Or this side it came on. It looked like. That was weird. I get those every once in a while. I get the darkness that likes to creep in on me. That was like, I don't know, 3 seconds or 4 seconds before I mentioned it, which was bizarre. But anyways, I get those every once in a while. So if you notice things like that going on around me, feel free to ask about them, because it's just a natural occurrence in my house. So I don't worry about it. Okay, so we're taking these cards and we're asking what energies are being used. So we have the 7 of Swords, not a good card to start with. In reverse though, that could be a good sign. And then we're just going to lay the rest. We're going to look at each individual card. And there it is. Wow, okay. So this card we'll put down here, the last card. Okay, so we've got our little pyramid here. Okay, so what's been going on in the past? Okay, we've got the 7 of Swords. We've got the King of Pentacles, which looks really drained. He's very drained looking and sitting in that chair there, isn't he? His face is just kind of like blah. Like really weak, kind of looking, energy draining maybe. So we have the King on. Then we have the 8 of Pentacles. A lot of hard work that maybe people are overworking themselves. And then we have the Page of Pentacles rounding out that this week. We've got a lot of Pentacles. So are we spending too much time on, our security type things? Like being secure with what we have? Or are we putting more energy into more than what we need, right? But I do see the 7 of Swords in reverse, but it's not a happy energy, right? We may be fighting against energy against somebody else in regards to maybe a situation that's arised, or there's somebody that is talking bad or being deceitful within your circle. um, and and then it goes to the King of Pentacles, like you've worked hard there, and somebody's trying to possibly cause like an evil eye towards you, towards what you've worked hard to get. um, but you're looking towards the future, you're not looking back, you're looking forward. And in the future, it comes up the Eight of Pentacles, showing that all the hard work. Pay attention to the details with situations of past. Like she's looking very closely to what she's doing. She's paying attention very closely to what's going on while you're manifesting. Be very detail oriented, like she's being detailed. She's paying attention to the detail. But still working, still moving. Like this could be an energy that's working overtime for us. But yeah, what we present ourselves with once we're done, though, is amazing work. Like you have to give yourself credit for all the hard work that you've done, and being proud of what you've accumulated over the last little while, spiritually, physically, mentally. That you're showing off, your capabilities, and well earned at that, right? Oh, more pentacles. Wow, we've got a lot of pentacles. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, we have a lot of pentacles showing up. And then in the present, we have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Five of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Hangman in reverse. A lot of people are feeling stuck. Feeling like, things have been kind of screwed up. It's reaching towards it's going forward, though. You want to move forward, but you're feeling kind of trapped in a situation that could be draining your energy. This could be a person involved in your life that's very draining on you, that requires a lot of, let's say, entertainment, or has to have your attention. And that's very annoying. It could be drawing your energy out. They may be wanting the all eyes on me kind of thing from your energy. So this could be a relationship that you're going through that is just literally sucking up the energy from you. That they have to have your undivided attention at all times, every day, all times, day and night, and it's wearing on you. It's very wearing. So maybe that's something that maybe you should take notice of, it, that somebody is creating an all eyes on me and have to be spending your energy on them, but you're getting tired of it. You're getting weak, and you're getting, there's no future in store for this energy to manifest itself in your life. Like you're not going to sit and have battles. You're not going to sit and have arguments. You're not interested in having an all-out war kind of split. You're just going to, cut it. That's it. And with the Hangman in reverse, I think is speaking towards the Seven of Swords, that there isn't anything you can do to manipulate a situation anymore, because now you're known. Like the energy is known, and it's being pointed out as to manipulative energy that's trying to kind of drag you down into their space, like the lower vibrational space. Future. See, this is going to be called Seven of Wands. Now we have, like there's somebody that's trying to defeat you. Like they're trying to have an overhead view of you, like an overpowering energy over you. But then with the Eight of Swords, there's only one that you have to be accountable to. You don't have to be accountable to everybody but yourself. And you have good instinct to be able to see without having your eyes to see. You can read, you can feel the energy that this person is giving off is very constricting. This person may be someone in your life that is only there for the fun and games of it, but when it comes to the work part, you never see them. So I think it's somebody that's manipulating. There's a lot of cold energy here that's revealing itself. So this could be a very envious person that's envious of what you've got and what you've challenged yourself to make, and you keep moving forward and moving up. That this person is very jealous of what you have, so they could be causing a lot of negativity around you to kind of keep you down. They'd rather see you down and them being up above, based on false knowledge, though, false information, um, false picture of self. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, so be careful who's hanging around your circle. It could be that drain. I don't have a lot of people hanging around my circle, so I don't resonate with that one. But um, but there definitely is time where you're better off without the cold energy. Like a lot of warm energy comes through, but this person doesn't want you to have anything better. So this person is going to try to keep you down and keep you burdened so that you don't achieve anything or move forward with your energy. All right, so let's see. I want more information. All right, so with that, we're going to pull a couple cards on. I'm just going to check my energy because I'm feeling like super drained even just doing this today, and I don't know why. So it could be my energy. So the wheel of the year. So we have everything we need for the year. So there you go. That's a more positive outlook. Everything that you need, you have, at your beck and call. And that could be why this person is kind of in a jealous kind of situation against you, is looking at you with envy, with greed, with like how it makes a person go like mean kind of almost. But all your tools that you have to start making this the wheel of the year and not letting outer or the external influences affect it. You have to keep it protected and keep yourself protected. And then we've got a lot of wands and a lot of swords coming out. So I feel like there's a lot of disharmony within your spiritual path or your circle right now. There could be disharmony with what's going on in your personal life, but not to fear it. Things are going to come to a head, and you're going to see for what it really is, and that's the reveal that a lot of people are going to be seeing this year, right? Yeah, my day was good. Sim parade. I'm still exhausted. Like that just drained the life out of me. So I don't know who has a major drainer on them, but somebody is getting a major drain system or draining their system really bad. I shouldn't feel that tired just after pulling a few cards. I don't know why that is, but we'll figure that one out. All right. So let's see what the cards have in store. Let's see what the goddess cards have to say. Maybe pulling a couple different ones today. No, we don't want. We get one oracle card, please. Spirit. Like, I don't know. I feel really drained just after doing that little bit. Right? And I've had 2 days off, so I probably do have things that are draining me that I haven't. Oh, we don't have our other light on. Oh, hang on. I totally forgot to light my salt light. My salt. My salt lamp's not on. Maybe that's why, because I'm not getting any energy from there. Okay, so let's just pop this one in. There we go. Turn it on. There we go. Put on our salt lamp. So I don't know. Why is the energy feeling so? I'll ground my feet here and see what happens. Okay. So I don't have a lot of viewers tonight, but that's okay. That's what happens when you miss a day. It's like missing a day at school and everybody comes up to you. Oh, are you okay? Oh, I've been doing fine. Okay, so I'm going to choose a different type of energy reading here. Wow, okay, so we've got Mother Earth, we've got Inner Goddess, and we've got Prosperity and Bold. Bottom of the deck is Purification. A lot of feminine energy. Mau. Okay, so I haven't read this. Mother Earth is coming into play for us. That's where we get to regenerate our energy from, right? So you are called upon to help with environmentalism in nature, getting called upon. Then we have Aphrodite, which is the inner goddess. Oh, I can't read that. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Oh, see, I'm like ready to pass out here. I don't know what's wrong. What's going on there? Abundantia, which is prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance over you. Be open to receiving. So maybe that's why we're not feeling it. It's because we're not opening ourselves up enough. Unleash your adventurous and take risks and be daring. Okay. Be daring, be daring. Okay. So we go from Mother Earth to being daring, and in between we get to hang out with self. And we're protected by the outside energies. And then we have mispurification, purifying all the old energies to allow these new ones to come in. I think it's becoming a lot of work for some of us, like me. I'm probably having a hard time letting in the old, getting rid of the old with the new. I haven't spent a lot of time doing that this year. Um, Meditation-wise, I've done a few meditations, but I think there's more that I have to clear because maybe that's why I'm feeling so bogged down. Is all the energy that I get to deal with within a day, or a week, or a month, or whenever. I'm learning to how to best recycle it so that I get what I need out of it, but yet not take all of it. You know what I mean? Um, and it's difficult. And sometimes it's really difficult to find that energy, to replace the energy that you've lost, from somebody being around, or even if somebody comes into my home that is a negative vibration, I find that it stays as residual energy in my house, and it just bogs me down. I can't handle it. I cannot handle negative people or negative intentions coming into my house. I got to get a doormat or a sign on the door. Leave your bullshit at the door, right? Don't come in here with negative attitudes. Don't, it affects me bad. Being a Cancer sign, I get a lot of that emotion, and it really resonates with me. It sticks to me almost like glue, when people do come into my home. Or it could be just in the environment close around to me, right? Like, um, I do have people with negative energy that enter my home, and just it's all either gossip or it's just nonsense, right? That I don't need to listen to. But yeah, it's very difficult. It's very difficult to um, keep your distance from people like that. It's very difficult. So I try not to be in the same room as someone for very long. That I feel the negative being imposed on me. Um, just the negative and envy and, wish they could kind of thing, but that's okay. So it's not going to be a long stream today. I am not feeling up to doing a lot today. But I will be doing videos tomorrow. It'll be an early day for me tonight because I do want to be fresh for tomorrow. I have a hearing to go to in the morning. After that, so probably not until about 3. I'll be free after like 1, probably no later than 1, hopefully, for this hearing that I have to go in, be part of, unfortunately. But anyways, beyond that, though, I don't want to be using up all my energy. But this hearing, I think, is going to take a bit out of me, so that's why I'm not really looking forward to it tomorrow. But I want to be, aware and say my piece to get, some justification dealt with. So kind of like the justice card just popped out of the deck at me, and I have to deal with it because it's the only way it's going to be documented in favor of the situation that's kind of showed up for a situation that showed up for me to have to be a part of. So that's going to be fun. That's what my day is tomorrow. So, yeah, I don't really have much to say today because I'm just exhausted for some reason. But if there's somebody out there that want me to pull a card, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep this one short and simple today. But I will be available anytime after 1 tomorrow, so you can email me. for those that have readings owing, please email me your details, or I can't do the readings for you. And I know that Kurt 90, I think it's 94. I don't have your information yet. You haven't emailed me to let me know. So I know there's a couple other people that have readings that I still have to book times with that have not emailed me yet. So if you can be sure to email me so I can get your readings underway with you live or pre-recorded, I guess is totally your call. So I'll be ready tomorrow for those. What else? Tomorrow's Friday. We have the weekly giveaway coming up on Saturday. Heads up, it'll be for free for not sure what it's going to be for yet. We haven't figured that out. I usually decide the day of whatever Spirit wants me to do. So that is going to be Saturday's draw day, 3 p.m. Usually at 3 p.m. I usually like to do the draw that way. Then everybody's kind of catches everybody, so they can all be there. What else is there? Saturday is tomorrow will be donate for a friend to have a reading. So that means that you can make a donation on behalf of a friend to have a reading done. So it's Friends Friday. That's what we'll call it. Tomorrow is Friends Friday. Buy one for your friend, get yours free kind of thing. We'll give you a bonus read if you buy one for a friend to have a reading done for them. And then you'll get, you'll still end up with a 15-minute read at the end. So if you get one for your friend, you'll get one too. So it's like 2-for-1 deal, but not the same reading. It'll be buy one get one free. That's what they call it. Buy one get one free. Okay, so that's for tomorrow. Saturday is draw giveaway Saturday, and that's about it. That's about all for upcoming events. But as far as tonight, I'm not going to be spending too much time. That really drained me. And even just talking, I feel regenerated. Just that whole energy that somebody is draining through the cards that bad. Time for somebody to do some clearing out there, because the energy is really sucking. And it sucks me basically almost dry. I was ready to fall asleep right there. And when I get that, I know somebody either in the chat or somebody that's connected to you is definitely pulling on your energy a lot. So when it pulls on my energy that bad, I stay away from the cards, because I'm not going to allow the connection to continue for the drain. I disconnect automatically. So whoever it is that is creating this chaos, may the universe deal with it, right? I do hope so. I do feel better when it's later in the day, though. Also, it's not, but I have been feeling a really strong drain on me the last 2 days. Like all I wanted to do is just nap and not do anything, have something to eat, and then I want to nap again. Like it's really done a number on me. So I don't know who's got this attachment or this energy attachment to them, but it's now coming through, and it's affecting me really bad. So I'm gonna have to do a serious cleanse tomorrow of my house before I do any readings tomorrow. Maybe it's something that happened in my house. Somebody was in my home with that negative vibe and left it here, and I have to clean it. I have to clear it. They do it every time they come here, so it's not a big deal. They do it. They get, they just act that way, and that's what happens, right? They're just negative, and nothing good in their life, nothing this, nothing that. And always, everybody else's life is more entertaining than this person's. And I don't like to speak bad about people, but I also don't like people to be coming into my personal space and talking negative, right? So I have to put up with it. I have to, put up with it, because of situations, but I don't allow them to not be here, and they begin to feel uncomfortable after a certain period of time being in my home, and then they usually leave. So I get that shot right there. No connection. Totally ignore them, and they just kind of they get tired and they just go, right? Yeah, so so it's not fun. I don't like having to distance myself from people that are too caught up in the negative. I try to help them, but when you're trying to help somebody, it's not always received that way, right? So that's why certain people that I've tried to in the past with that still are in my life, currently, I still have to disconnect. I just disconnect. Try not to pay attention to them. Try not to pay attention to the energy that they're giving off or, are experiencing. It's not my place to help. Um, there's no way that I'll spend any more energy though, right? So it's hard, picking and choosing who can actually come within your home space to keep it a positive, balanced energy is very difficult, because they are people that I care about, but, they don't understand that this is my space and I have, a job or people to read for. I don't need to be having any negative forces around me, right? It's not fair to who I read for or when I do my readings, right? But, the respect isn't there. So I just accept it for what it is and move on. So with that, if you guys want, we can do a few pendulum ones tonight. I'm just not feeling the cards today. I've got to really do a serious cleanse on the cards. Because they do sit out. They don't sit out of the package, but they do sit out on my table where people have, they can flow by it and attach energy to it, right? So I have to do a serious cleanse tomorrow on my cards, which will take me about an hour and a half to do. Um, you know, maybe just not cleansing them just enough for each reading. So I'm going to be doing that before I start tomorrow. Um, blessing my house. I think my house needs to be blessed since the energy was in here. So just to let you guys know. So I'm going to do all that. Make sure that everything's up and up tomorrow. But for tonight, I'm going to take a chill pill. Take a chill pill tonight. Have some dinner. Relax. Go to bed. Be up early tomorrow. And deal with the hearing. And then I'm going to clear my cards, my space. And then we'll go from there. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Probably around 6:30, 7 o'clock usually. 6 or 7. Between 6 and 7 I should be up and running. Maybe earlier. I'm not sure. But you guys will, I'll definitely post the live stream ahead of time, so you have like an hour or half an hour to know. So I feel bad that I'm not able to do more reads tonight, but I'm really exhausted and I just am not feeling it. And I'm not going to force a message to come through if I'm not, being in a proper channeling mood, right? It's not fair. So with that, I'm going to say good night to you guys. I will see you tomorrow. I will probably be a little bit more energized tomorrow. We'll see how things go. And I wish me all the best at getting a good night's sleep. I don't want to be tired tomorrow. All right, so with all love and energy wise, I give to you guys a blessed evening, blessed night, and hopefully tomorrow's a different day, and we'll be able to get the balls rolling tomorrow for sure, 100%. So with my little angel, from my angel to your angels, my little native angel to your angels, we want to say good night. Have a great evening. Hi hi. Hi hi means goodbye or hello in Cree. So hi hi. You guys have